In the previous episode, we fought many battles against solo enemy nobles. We also fought a couple massive battles with the Vlandian army against the Western Empire for control over the Batanian lands. Now we gotta avoid getting dunked on right here. Oh, there's some big battles. Yeah, these are big parties. So, oh no, they don't want it. They don't want to get in there. That's a shame. So we're gonna lose 2 armies on that. Yeah, 2 armies are gonna get wiped out here. I really wish they went in there. I guess maybe they wouldn't have won that one. Hard to say. But they can take one of those. Oh, he's separated. He's separated. There we go. He's all by himself. So divide and conquer. That 600 is not going to reinforce in time if we get in here and help. Oh man, look at the balance of power. We're almost double their numbers and they're pretty much the same. They have so much cavalry. Yeah, we're just going to keep doing the same thing. It seems to work pretty well. 183 cav. What in the heck? Yeah, what are we supposed to do against that? I guess last time we went out on a flank and we set up ahead of them and they got, you know, massacred. In this case, they're sitting in the back. So we're just going to sit back as well. Actually, they have the balance of power here. Interesting. I thought we did. I guess not. Let's keep our infantry up there. We don't want to go too far. We'll stay slightly behind, but not far at all. And then we'll keep our javelin cav sandwiched between our allied archers and our melee cav. So we'll just stay back here and create like a base of power. And we'll go shield wall for sure. That's the right call here. Actually, they're streaming in on this side. We need to slide over. We're not covering. We're not covering the gap. So let's get over here a little bit. We're gonna have to switch to our mace. No, maybe not. They're moving too fast. There's just too much going on. I have no clue what's going on. But I know our guys are in a good position, so they've got the right formation in the right part of our line. So I feel pretty confident about going out. Let's just go try and deal some damage to these horse archers. You know what we can do is just take out their... We can take out their horse. They seem pretty unprotected. Well, not all of them. Some of them got a ton of armor. Yeah, we're a little far out. Let's go check on our line, see how we're doing. Alright, on the bright side, we are attracting a lot of cav on this side. So that's good. It's kind of what we want to see. Alright, we're taking some pretty heavy losses. Well, not heavy losses, but I did see a loss up there, so let's avoid that if we can. We're just gonna group. Oh man, yeah, we need to get. Let's actually retreat our javelin cav. They seem to be not doing very well. We're losing quite a few of them. Our melee cav we can just throw to cover the backside, because they still have an incredible amount of cavalry. So we can't just unfurl our formation and just go out willy-nilly. We gotta really be careful here. Let's see if we can get some damage in. We can't do a whole lot in that fray. There's just way too much going on, so let's maybe go a little bit wider. Our infantry are doing really well, though. I'm seeing a lot of damage on the kill feed. Now, the balance of power is swinging in our favor. So we don't need to retreat from this. I mean, we retreated a specific unit because they were just getting clobbered. I didn't want them to get, you know, completely surrounded and destroyed. Yeah, a battle like that doesn't really suit javelin cav very well. There's just way too much going on. They still have a ton of horse archers. That gives me a little bit of concern. Oh, I think that's their noble. Can we take the noble out? Yeah, that's Tynops. There we go, we got him. We got Tynops. Oh, look how many standards we captured. Yeah, the Byzantine or the Roman Legion definitely don't want to lose your standard. We got 2 of them. Now these guys are going to be tough and incredibly annoying. So I don't know what we're going to do here. I guess we could just focus on the horses maybe. Yeah, we can't even do that. Man, they're just so annoying. It looks like they're running out of ammunition though. They're just going to charge in now, I think. We'll pick off what we can. There's another battle of some sort. Is that might be their infantry? I don't know. Here's the guy we just knocked off, I think. Let's take him out before he gets back on a horse. Oh, they have some archers here. How did... This battlefield is just all over the place. I'm pretty sure they came from the other direction. Their archers ended up over here. Alright, there's a really high tier cav that has no shield left. And no horse. There we go. Man, this is so silly. Like I said, you'll have like a 30-minute battle that'll turn into like a 50-minute battle because you're chasing 1 or 2 cav. Uh-oh. Fatal error, ran right into our shield wall. Okay, let's survey the battlefield. Holy crap. Look at how many dead people there are here. This is insane. I'm glad we didn't put our shield wall here. So the AI took a pretty nasty beating there. But if you look at our guys, there's a lot of people dead in here too, actually. A lot of horses. This is a lot of cav that we took off the battlefield. And then, I mean, there's just bodies everywhere. The fight went at least 300 meters out from this main battle, just circling around everywhere. So that was kind of cool. Let's see what the damage is. I really hope we didn't lose too many. Okay, so we lost one. We lost Cletus Clyde Jr., which was one of our earlier ones, so that is pretty painful. Yeah, he was already 300 riding and over 275 polearm. So we just lost a really high value target. And we had a few injuries, extra large, Firon, Radim. But overall we held pretty firm. And then our 2-handers actually did really well. Heisenberg was 7, that's pretty cool. Yeah, our infantry really held this one together for us. Cavalry didn't do a whole lot. We probably, I think what we'll do next time is either dismount them or just altogether get them off the battlefield. We'll probably dismount everybody at that point. When the enemy has that many cav and they're better cav than we have, we should just stay on foot. Which is odd. You would think maybe that's not the best way to counter them, but it seems like that's what the case is. So 52 influence. We'll take prisoners and troops, and then we'll donate a lot of these guys. But here's the reward right here. Really, really good armor. Some very good shields. Oh, wow. Actually, no, I did know that. So our steel shield is 2000 HP. But some of these shields, like this really good shield, this is 730 HP. The coverage area is better on this kite shield, but yeah, this steel round shield's not breaking anytime soon. And let's not do the upgrades because unfortunately one of our guys died. So Cletus Clyde Jr., rest in peace. You're buried in Botanian lands. We can't take any gear from him, but we also didn't want him to get any upgrades since he's going in the ground anyways. So let's upgrade. Let's pick some perks. I was going to say after a battle like that, for sure we're going to have perks. And some of our cav got knocked off their horse, and they gained a ton of XP fighting in that. So that's kind of cool. Uhtred got 275 athletics. That'll give him a little more survivability. Hu Lane finally made it to polearm 275. Riddick actually hit 275 polearm as well. So a lot of our cav are starting to get there. Anamander Rake with Impale. There we go. All the perks selected. Now the important thing. What happens next? I don't think we have enough troops to take that battle on. But we may not have a choice. Oh man, this is a big battle. And we actually have the advantage now. So they initiated it, but we had enough people to reinforce. And this group of 50 doesn't want anything to do with it. Now, I'm tempted to not fight another one of these because we're gonna have a bit of an issue. Nope, they're gonna get in there. I was gonna say we can maybe chase this guy down in time, but that's not the case. Let's just let the AI slug it out. They're gonna... Oh, here we go.
Who are you?
Wait, what? That guy was so far away. Or at least I thought he was. I thought he was way out there. So we're pretty outmatched here. It's mostly cavalry though, so I think we'll be okay. Yeah, we're just gonna go up into our little testudo form and I guess slug it out. And there's not a whole lot we can use here as far as the environment. I guess the woods are probably going to be our best friend at least. And once the battle starts, we're just going to throw everybody into one formation, I think. Let's go ahead and get... You know, I don't mind everybody on foot. Even the javelin cav, I don't mind them being on foot as well. So let's go ahead and pre-select. See, we want 7 and 8 to dismount. And then as soon as everybody's on foot, so group 4, 5, 7, and 8. Okay, 7. We want them all to dismount. There they go. Get off your horse, join the infantry. 5 are going to join. 4 are going to join. And we're going shield wall. We will stay mounted personally, just because that gives us a little more mobility. We can command better this way. But all we need to do is keep moving. I mean, we can pretty much ignore those horse archers. They're going to peck at us, but it's not a big deal. Hold the course. We're going to hold. As soon as these cav get behind us, we're going to turn our formation to match. We just got to keep slashing away, taking as many of them out as we can with each run. Like I said, I'm not that concerned about this battle. I feel like we have a pretty good army composition to counter them. Now, if they had a bunch of archers to go with this, that would be a very big concern because we would have to stay fixed. And they could just bait a charge, not charge, and just keep pouring arrows into us. Which, that would be very concerning. Now, this first charge is going to be a problem because we have to stay facing forward to fight their infantry. So we are going to take a few losses here, but not much we can do. We got to make the best with what we got. Alright, we're switching from polearm to our mace whenever the situation dictates. Let's keep going. Oh, this guy's poking our guy. Oh, he took one to the face. Beautiful shot. That was a really, really nice javelin. Alright, they're still managing to squeeze through somehow. Despite that we've got a human wall. Yeah, the nice thing about this is their cav don't do any damage like this because they need momentum. They need the horse's speed momentum to generate force. So it's just that first initial charge. Now we still have people in our front. Alright, they're actually retreating, I think. Yeah, we had cav coalescing behind us, but they apparently are just running. So let's go ahead and charge. Let's give the general charge command. They've got 1 cav left, and they've got 13 archers. This shouldn't be a big deal. And are there any... Yeah, there's some crossbows. Let's take the crossbows out before our lines reach. Alright, that guy was bending down. Took one right to the dome. Alright, this guy's a crossbow. Let's get him. 2 crossbows. I see another one. Can we get that last one? Oh, did we get him? Yeah, I think we got him. Sweet. So we got the 3 crossbows that we needed. Alright, this guy's annoying. Not anymore, you aren't. Oh, man. This guy seems to think he's gonna get out. Alright, 1 horse archer down. That guy is really well armored. There we go. Horse archers down. Yep, that's it. So I know we took some losses. I don't think we lost any companions though. Yeah, we only had 1 loss, and that was a troop at the very beginning. And we killed the noble, or we killed a noble. They had 2 there actually. Uresa. So they've taken some heavy losses here. Not just in troops, but I've seen several nobles die. I think I've seen about 4 or 5 of their main nobles. So they are not handling this war too well. They should have just left the Britannia lands to us. That was their big mistake. So Jeff got 3. Let's take a look at all the other ones. Andamander, Rake with 4 kills. Isnu with 4. Yeah, Maya as well. Sir Chi with 6. That's pretty good. He doesn't even have Impale. So I'm wondering, it looks like a lot of them were from polearm as well, so. Yeah, pretty solid numbers all around considering the big battle we just fought. But like I said, when I see the cavalry and just the cavalry, if it's just cavalry by themselves, it's not a big deal. If it's cavalry mixed with, say, horse archers or a big bunch of foot archers, that's a problem. But when they have these imbalanced armies, then it's pretty easy to counter. So 121 influence, we're going to make a massive amount of money. We're going to let the Archon go, which is going to give us a lot of charm. So that puts us at 200, and we'll gladly take all these prisoners. Now let's actually put our prisoners back, and let's take only the high tier, because I saw 34 tier 6. So we'll make some good money off of this. I was expecting a little bit more loot than this, actually. And I know for a fact we took out crossbows. Yeah, we got 3 crossbows. Not good ones, so we'll have to give those up. But at least we tried. And I was expecting a bit more loot on the body armor side, but we got a couple. That's fine. And we're still getting really good upgrades. Gloves, capes, and horse harness. Yeah, it seems like the body armor we're not really using as much because we've already got a bunch of it. So, but those are really good body armors, so we should probably look to hire some new people at some point in the near future because we've got a lot. Oh wow, 73 perks. So that was a big battle for perks. And we did finally hit the perk that we were looking for, Charm level 200. It's going to give us 20% more experience for companions. So that's huge. Tim hit 275 polearm. And one thing I noticed, a lot of our cavalry, we dismounted them, they're getting a ton of XP on foot. So we might want to dismount these guys more often. That was pretty good. And Chumber hit 275 polearm. Abu Andrew 275 polearm as well. And Hugh Janus 275 throwing, nice. Yeah, our front line's going to be massive. Tufu with Impale 250, nice. There we go, we got our perks sorted out. Let's see what happens with the rest of this battle. It should be pretty easy to mop that up. Yep, oh, and they're even going to catch that. Ooh, man. We just need to take Remtoil, and basically the Western Empire's evicted from this area. Alright, let's get into Marnoth. We got to donate some troops. Let's get rid of all these guys. We'll pick up another 31 influence. And we officially broke being a mercenary. Look at that, 26 grand. That's insane. So we're making an absolute killing right now. We've got plenty of money saved up. We can definitely hire a lot of crossbowmen if that's what we want to do. Let's sell some prisoners as well. Actually, do we want to sell all these? I think we do. Yeah, there's nothing in here we can use anyways. Actually, these guys we can use. That's fine. We don't really need any more. So another 14k. So I guess you don't really need smithing and you don't need to sell loot to make good money in this game. We are significantly overburdened. Look at that. We got almost 500 grain. So let's get rid of the grain. I think we'll go down to 50. We'll just keep everything at around 50. Actually, some of this stuff we should probably leave alone because it might be hard to get it later. The grain for sure. We get so much grain. Now, all this other crap we can dump. Yeah, we don't need that. Oh, wait, why are we discarding? I thought we were selling. Whoops. Got to go to the trade screen for that. My bad. All right, so we'll sell all this stuff and then we'll do the grain again. Yeah, that looks fine. And you know what I realized I should do is keep a lot of these banners handy. They don't weigh much of anything, but it's going to be hard to find out who's got what. So what I'm going to do is let's just remove everybody's banner. And we'll only put them on if we know they're going to be leading a formation. I don't remember who's leading what, to be honest. And I feel like it would be nice to be able to switch them for different battles based on what we're going to be up against. So a little bit more customization, I think, would go a long way. There we go. And we'll make sure we don't sell these. We'll hang on to them. Like I said, they don't weigh anything, 0.2. So they're really light. But we'll sell the excess food. And I mean, we're on a roll right now. We're making good money, but like I said, there's going to be a point in time where we aren't going to be making good money because we're going to get rid of this mercenary contract. So let's keep at it, and then we can switch to being a vassal in very, very near future. We could probably solo this castle, but not with 400 troops coming. So they're coming back with a vengeance here. Let's actually capture this guy. Oh boy, there's a new monarch in Vlandia. So I'm wondering if he died. Oh, we got a lady. Nice. So Demerok, it was Morcon, I think it was the son, right? He died in battle 1087, age 31. We're in 1087. Yep, so he must have just died. That's medieval life for you. Alright, so she wants to fight. Probably should be given up, but that's fine. Alright, so we'll back out and equip the banners. So I would like to have Maya's in charge of the infantry, Ethazor for shock troops, Hunt Sandal for javelin cavalry, and then our main character, Robert Guiscard for the cav. So let's go back out real quick. Now for infantry, we probably don't care too much about infantry damage, range damage. So either shield damage is okay. We don't want charge damage, obviously. Damage against mounted troops would be pretty good. Although maybe not, because we don't really struggle against cavalry. Yeah, maybe taking damage against ranged attacks would be pretty good, because that does add up pretty quickly. So we'll go ahead and give her decreased taken range damage. And same thing with Ethazor. We've got a bunch of these, so we'll take 10% less range damage, especially for the shock troops. They don't have any shields, so that'll be pretty important. And for our Javelin Cavalry, we're going to go ahead and do decreased range accuracy penalty, so that should help some. And then on our main character, we're leading the cavalry, so we'll do the increased charge damage. So increased charge damage by 10%. And you know what? I thought about it. Actually, no, I didn't even put one for the melee cav. Who's doing melee cav? Oh, we are. Duh. What am I talking about? Charge damage. What I meant is the melee troops. Let's switch the one for the melee troops. So me and Nora, currently decreased taken range damage. I didn't realize we had one that gave 20%. So the Boar Bane flag, 20% damage against mounted troops is huge. So, I mean, yeah, I know we don't take a ton of damage from mounted troops anyways because we're in shield wall, but this will help take them down faster, which means we can focus our attention on the troops that do cause a lot of damage. So I think that's probably the choice. And let's make sure we got this right. So 20% against mounted, 10% accuracy penalty, and charge damage. Beautiful. Oh, they're trying to couch lance, but our shield is so strong it takes almost no damage from it. Let's get our Javelin Cav behind. We'll add a little extra firepower to these guys. If they're starting to come in, oh, they're moving in on the flank. There's the noble. Oh, she's down. Well, their entire army just melted. I didn't even realize their infantry tried to come up. They're already dead. So let's just charge, get this over with. Alright, Schlumpf got him. But pretty easy, no losses. There's like almost no people here, so not worrying about it. We don't have any upgrades from any of that. I think we're at the point where we're pretty saturated with good gear, so we could probably choose to expand pretty soon. But like I said, we are making really good money right now, so we'll just keep pushing. Now this war is going to end fairly soon, so 70 versus 77, so they've got a little bit more war exhaustion than we do. We've taken 2 towns, they've taken 1, they've taken no castle, so we're ahead 1 town. But the nice thing is the town that we lost was way out in the boondocks, like Quran. Yeah, we have stuff at... When did we take Physeon? Wow. We shouldn't be owning any of this stuff. We should be taking, you know, things that are a little bit more defensible, but, you know, I guess it's better than not taking it. Now, Senon's being sieged. Let's get back. Oh, nope, they took it. Okay, so we are no longer up a fief. And Nemos is leading it. Let's see where he goes. Oh, okay, we're sieging that. Oh, man, look at that. 3 big armies coming now. So that's going to start a battle, but we will reinforce... I think we'll skip taking that battle. Those big battles we don't really gain a whole lot from, and normally I would chip in if it seemed like we were going to lose, but in this case there's no way that we're losing that. But we will take out reinforcements. She seems to think she's in the lead here. But hopefully they push into us. Yeah, it looks like that's the case. So what we're going to do is we'll do a layered defense. I do like having a decent shield wall in front, and then these mounted skirmishers are able to throw over the top. I don't like sending them out unless we're going to micromanage them specifically. In this case, I don't really feel like doing that. Let's get some couch lance. Oh, just missed it, the second one. And we need to get a good angle, otherwise we're not going to get a good relative speed. Here we go, this guy stopped. Yeah, see, if you're not going head on, you're just not going to do that much damage. You know what we could do is just take their horse out then, if that's how they want to play it. Nope, just runs right through 2 formations. I might have to bring back the 2-handed mace and level up 2-handed because this is kind of ridiculous. That horse is going to go down here. And for some reason I thought they were pushing it at us. Even though they outnumber us or they have better balance of power, we were the ones that were the aggressors, so they're going to stay put. But we'll just move people up. Let's try and take out a cav or 2. Oh, Uhtred the Betrayed got him. Good shot. I was chasing that guy for like almost a full minute. Right, we got them to charge in, so we should be in good shape here. Oh, is that the noble? Yeah. We'll leave them to their devices. I'm not really concerned about our range units because we're going to be recruiting our own soon. So it would be kind of nice to get rid of them, actually. I guess we could donate them instead of just wasting them, but... We'll farm a a little medicine XP here. Finally got her. Man, she took a lot of damage. So most of them are actually fleeing. Well, they're frontline anyways. We'll get some one-handed XP and some loot out of this. Oh man, I was literally fighting with this guy for more than a minute. somebody KS'd me from back there. It's all right. I appreciate the help. 56 influence. We lost 3 people. We sent our archers front anyway, so that was kind of expected. Little sacrificial lambs here. And our throwing cav actually did pretty well, our jav cav. So hunt sandal with 3, a couple of them with 2. And of course the infantry always seems to be doing pretty well. Searchy with 4, Uhtred with 4. And I really like seeing more pavis. Some good armor in here too. This Brigandine over mail shirt is good. It's got really good arm covering. Oh yeah, we got a lot of upgrades on that. For level 100, we'll take the +2 HP and some XP for troops after battle. Phil Johnson with 275 polearm, nice. And Servo hit Impale, Tim with 275. It seems like everybody's kind of coming to that end game status, so we gotta start putting our focus on somebody else now. This would be a great time to start farming up some XP for those crossbows. We can let them get a lot of the XP for now. And then we need to really expand our... We'll start taking fiefs for ourselves, and then we should really start expanding quickly. We've got a really well-oiled machine at this point. We spent all this time building it up. So that battle's going to end pretty soon. And I really hope they go back and take Seanan back. Really, really hope they do that. I mean, they'll take Remtol first, but they should definitely take that town back. I think we're making enough money where we can pretty safely leave, spend half of it, and still have a lot more coming in. So let's back off. We'll go back home. We need to spend some time rebuilding. So first what we'll do is let's go ahead and go town to town and pick up crossbows and bolts. All the stuff we can find. So 450 pounders are decent, but we're looking strictly for 500 pounders. So that's not going to cut it. However, we do want the 120 gram heavy bolts. Any of the 120 grams fine. I don't care. There's like 4 or 5 different kinds. We'll just take whatever they got. And we haven't been to Trodos in a long time. This town kind of gets ignored, tucked away in the corner of the map. So these guys do not also do not have any 100 or 500 pound. Yeah, nothing good here. This town tends to have low prosperity, and it's still pretty low, 3,500. It's not that great. And that's peace with Western Empire. We got 40 grand for that. So most likely their war exhaustion went to 100. And they're paying 11,400 in tribute. That's crazy. Actually, we're getting tribute from almost everybody. So if you add it up, that's like 5 grand, 7, 18, oh, very close to 20 grand per day in tribute. The only people we aren't getting anything from is Asarai. Now, Jacqueline's got 3,500 prosperity, so they are producing a little bit better stuff here, but looks like it's not quite enough still. This might be a problem. We might have to use the 450 pounders then. Yeah, they don't have it. And we can't make our own, unfortunately. We will take the 120 pound. Yeah, I've got a feeling we're going to have to use the worst ones for now until we can get... Really what it is it's town prosperity. Like this one's got 5,000 prosperity. I'm assuming they're going to have it here. I think as your prosperity goes up, you make better stuff. Although maybe not the case. This one does not have it as well. And they don't have any 120 gram. All right, Oxhall we go. And you know what I forgot to do? Did we get our brother in the party? No, he's at Revolt. So we'll go to Revolt and get him going again. For some reason his caravan stopped. He probably got destroyed if I had to guess. There we go. There's some 500 pounders. Now this town has pretty good prosperity if I recall. This one's at 5,000 as well, so that makes sense. But what do they have? Actually, it might be because of the workshop. This one has the wood workshop. Yeah. Okay, well, let's go to Revolt. We'll get our brother going and then check these last 2 towns. I mean, either way, we need to start hiring people. So we'll take Roger back in. You know what I don't think we've done in a long time is actually outfit him. Oh, no wonder you did so badly. We didn't give you anything. So what skills are you using? Polearm one-handed. We'll just make him... we'll make him a knight. So lazy boy couch lance. Give him a decent shield. And then some proper armor this time. There we go. Now that's why you failed, right? Not any other reason. So... oh, actually I don't really care about that. Let's form a caravan. There we go. So he'll go on, do his merry thing. And this town, likewise, only 450 pounds. Yeah, it's a lot of 450 pounders. I think we'll just have to use them. So these cap out at 112. I think we can still use the 120 gram though. It's close enough. Because the next step down would be 90. I don't think there's anything else between the 120, 75, 90, and then 120. So 120 is closer. So I guess we'll start buying the 450 pounders. Now also while we're out, let's get rid of some of these. So this linen weavery is trash. It hasn't made money in probably several years. Pottery shop. I don't even know if we can change stuff here. Like if we change it to something else, it's probably going to be terrible as well. So Jacalan, we might want to change that to... This one is possible because this one actually has decent prosperity. Let's try wine press. I'm going to try the silversmith here again. I know we did it a while ago, but the problem with it then, it didn't have enough prosperity in the town maybe. I don't know, maybe not, who knows. So we'll try that. So we'll keep these 4, and then worst case scenario, we can always go somewhere else and try something else. So Revolt, yeah, this should be fine. So let's go back to Revolt and buy those 450 pounders. Oh, we'll make our way back down again. And these things are, I mean, I know it's not the best, but they're still expensive. They're like almost 10 grand each. And who else uses crossbows? I'm trying to think who else would have the 500 pounders. Probably the Empire, but I feel like I've checked and they only have 410 or something. Maybe they had 450 as well. So we've got at least 20 of these. That's decent enough, I guess. But we do need to get more bolts. We're not really getting too many of these. I guess we could use the 90 gram just in the meantime while we're trying to find the 120s. So let's buy a few of these 90 grams. Yeah, this is the point in time where I really wish that they had smithing for other stuff than just weapons. And we were able to do that in the previous campaign in Banner Kings, but this, we had to disable that mod. So unfortunately, we just got to buy everything now, which normally wouldn't be a big deal. But I mean, when you go to every single town in a kingdom and they don't have it still, that's a problem. All right, war with Khazaits. All right, last stop, Chadas. We're starting to build up a pretty good stockpile here. We'll have probably close to 30. So we're on top of needing the gear for the ranged weapons. We're also going to need to have them using, where are you? The cavalry nightmare. We've got 12. We're going to need more than that though. We'll probably need about 30. So let's spend a little bit of time getting stocked up on that. And I think for starters, we'll go with a shield, preferably something shoulder strapped, but there's not too many. We've got the Targa, but that one we're going to be using in the civilian setting. Actually, most everybody has one. Yeah, we'll keep putting them on. I also wish we could craft shields too, because that would be really nice. We're going to want some of the shoulder strap, something shoulder strapped, but we're not spending 27 grand per shield. So let's go something a little more affordable. The white heater shield, they're mostly just to deflect ranged weapons, so they don't need to be insanely powerful. Like this one stops 750 damage, 650, and it's like a tenth of the cost, but we're going to need more volume. Now there's a bunch of these dumpy shoulder strap makeshift kite shields. We might actually do that just because we're not going to be using these for that long. At some point I want to have 2 quivers instead of just the 1, but I think in the beginning, while they're still, you know, training up, it's not a bad idea. So let's buy like 30 of these things, and that'll kind of be our target. We'll try and get 30 crossbowmen. So we'll take our first 5 recruits from this town. We're going Alvi the Ranger, Justis Moses, or Justice Moses. I think it's pronounced Justis. Ligeratus, that's fun to say. Sigurdur, and Sir Ulrich. And what I'm going to do, instead of equipping them right now, let's just do it all at once. So we got to go to a couple more towns to pick up more people, because it's kind of a pain to set up all the stuff and then have to redo it over and over and over. Arosos of the Morn, Joel Dev, Pancho Penguin, Shuji. There we go. Now we got Shuji and Zirkulin. So that's 10. Let's pick up. I think we'll go with 30. Actually, I don't even know if we have 30. Let's see how many crossbows we have. That'll dictate how many we can go with. So we've got 26, and they're not going to produce any for a little while. So let's just go for 25. So we're 10. Let's do 15 more. And we're taking in Platos the Black, Fabian Lavoy, Sunships, and Willie the Fool. And let's just make sure that is how many? 15? So we need 10 more. Let's go to 2 more towns. And now we've got Okokololoponics, Chris, unsurprisingly, Provin the One-Eyed, and we did match your description here. We got Ionis. That's probably not how you pronounce it. It's Ioannis? Ioannis. We'll go with that. And Jack Rift. So that's 20. We need 5 more, and then we'll start outfitting them. So I know you guys are seeing this edited. It's probably going by in like maybe 30 seconds. This takes a very long time. So if anybody's interested and you're not sure how to do it, there are some ways to save some time. I put most of the stuff in that little prep video, but feel free to leave a comment and I'll try and get to it. So let's pick up our last 5. God damn it. I changed the wrong names. Now let's pick up our final 5. Cry Slow, Mary Beth. We got Suri the Soft Blade, 2-Shot, which I hope your name is not accurate. Hopefully you can 1-shot everybody. And Wolver. And as you can see, I accidentally changed everybody's name. I thought these were the companions. I changed them all and I don't have any clue what their names were. So whoops, I changed the wrong names in accident. Let's go ahead and get these guys outfitted. So if you're planning on doing this on your own, what I recommend doing is first going through and locking all the weapons because it's going to want to change everything. And then obviously locking the horse because we don't want to be mounted. You copy character, and then what you do is you paste, but you have to hit it twice. If you hit it once, it doesn't actually do it. And you can literally just go through and very quickly paste, just spam click, and you can lock everybody's stuff. I did this manually before and it took me hours. Now it only takes me a few seconds. Now we need more cavalry nightmare. We have 20, we need 25, we have 12, so we need 13 more. Let's go make some more. So polearm, we'll go to our save designs, cavalry nightmare, and we can make quite a few of these actually. So let's make this 10, there's 13. And we'll hold on. We can do more later if we need to, but I think for now that's fine. And we'll make sure we mark all these not to be sold just in case. Now we're using those crappy shoulder strapped, so let's make sure we don't accidentally sell them. The nice thing about these is they can be used in their crossbow and they'll still get some protection benefits. And like I said, this isn't going to block much. It's not meant to block much. These guys are supposed to be in the, you know, back and out of harm's way. But we'll probably end up getting rid of these and replacing it with the second stack of the crossbow bolts, another quiver. So this is just temporary. And what we'll do is we'll pair the 500 pounders with the 150 gram because we definitely can't use that with anything else. We could use the 120 with the 450 pounders, even though it's a little bit too heavy for these, but it's close enough. So we'll do it that way. I think that makes the most sense. So we're out of the 120s and we're using the 450s now. So it's going to go 450 pound with 90 grams. Now the thing about these is these can go up to 112, but like I said before, there's not really anything in between. So I think 90 will be fine. We actually ran out of bolts. Yeah, we don't have any other ones. And I don't want to put in bad ones. So let's just go. There's a couple towns that I think we missed that we should have gotten some 90 grams from. But let's also run the armor. Let's make sure everybody's got good armor. So looking pretty good. This guy had a horse. Yeah, everybody's got at least 100 plus armor for the chest. Oh, not quite. Jack Riff, we're starting to get down into low tier stuff. Yeah, that's actually not bad at all. We'll definitely have some upgrades once we get better gear from, you know, we start taking some people out. But what we should also do is look to who's the leader. So Alvi Ranger is going to be the leader. And I think we'll go, let's see, not range damage. We want to do the accuracy reduction. So decrease range accuracy penalty by 6%. Yeah, so Fulcrum Standard will use, nope, not that one. Emir's Hawk, this one. There we go. And let's go see if we can find more of those 90 grams. They've got only one here. We'll pick up some more 150 pound or 150 grams and we'll pick that one up. And we'll just throw the 150 grams in. We'll end up replacing all these anyways with 500. I mean, for now, we'll use the 450 pounder, but that's not the ultimate goal. All right, we're looking good. Everybody's situated. Oh, I forgot to lock their civilian gear. If you don't lock the civilian gear, it'll start giving them horses every time you do it. There we go. So we used a ton of gear, actually. We probably lightened our load by a bit as well. No, we didn't really, actually. We used a lot of gear. I don't know how it's not changing anything. And now for the part that's going to take a really long time. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle these guys around. So we want them to be above our current crossbows because they're going to be leading the crossbows. And that'll make it easier to separate them as well. It would be nice if you could pick, if you can click more than one and move more than one at a time. That would be a lovely mod to have. The other thing I found that's kind of useful, it's hard to notice the difference between the tags. So if you put a unit in between where you want to start pulling it from, you can scroll pretty easily and just go back and forth that way. It was starting to hurt my eyes. I figured I'd try something else that seemed to work. All right, finally, we're good. We can finally move on. Let's get calibrated here. We'll go up against, I don't know if we'll go against these guys. They seem pretty decent. Actually, no, it should be fine. Well, horse archers, we don't really want to mess with too much yet. Infantry's fine. We'll deal with the infantry pretty easily. And we've got to assign all these people. And Alvi the Ranger is going to be the leader because Alvi's got the 6% accuracy range penalty decrease. That'll be good. Let's get everybody into the proper formation here. I'm really glad that they let you choose more than one in this screen, at least. That's kind of cool. Sweet. So we've got a proper ranged division now. 34 people in there, 25 of which are our companions. All right, let's go see how they feel about these crossbows. First volley's out. They're getting hits, but they're not really getting any damage done.
Infantry! Forward! Move! Move!
Sorry, it's their first time using a crossbow. Can't blame them. Here we go. We took a horse out. Now I know our infantry are just going to destroy them with the javelins once they get in range, but let's back up and see if we can get a little more damage with our crossbows first. Nope, it's all infantry. I mean, it's fine. These guys are getting hits, which is what they need. They just need XP. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of hits, but no kills. There we go. Suri Softblade got a kill. That might be the first one. Alright, the first one's always the hardest. It'll get easier, boys. Honcho Penguin got one. Yeah, this is a good tune-up fight. This is a good... Get the first fight jitters out. Get a little bit of XP in there. I'll be curious to see if there's anybody in here that didn't get any hits. There was a couple people that were using the 150 grams, so I'm curious to see if they actually did get hits or not, or kills or whatnot. Alright, let's see. So obviously didn't lose anybody. That was a pretty easy battle. And then crossbows. Oh man. Only 3 kills. That was many, many, many volleys. And some people didn't get hits. Yeah, so Akoka Loloponics, Kristen surprisingly, and Ionis Sigadur. Yeah, actually there's a few people that didn't get hits. But the people that got hits made decent levels. 12 levels, 13. So they just need time. That's it. They just need some time. Get some hits, get some XP, and then I'm sure their accuracy will increase. So they'll be taking some gear off of this, I'm assuming. Yeah, Alvi, so Ulrich. Seems like it goes in order. So the top guys will get it first, and then it kind of trickles down. Well, that's okay. It's a good first step. Now, I think what we can do, let's let some of our mercenary contract influence drain out, and then we'll probably look to switch over to become a vassal. Well, that'll give us a little bit more savings. I mean, we just spent a ton of money, and we're still making a ton of money. Or we could do it early, and we'll have a little bit of influence to throw our weight around for some votes. That's actually not a bad idea, too. Oh, we forgot to check on the workshops. So the silversmith is now doing well. Interesting. So it was not doing well in the early game, but now it is actually doing okay. The wine press in Jacqueline leaves a lot to be desired, but I'm pretty happy with the wood workshop, the silversmith, and the smithy. These are all really good ones. And we could leave one workshop open and just go around the world converting stuff off of things that we're making, and that'll, you know, create some scarcity and raise the price. We could do that. That's actually not a bad idea. We got to find some way to spend our money anyways.